Hello, my name is Jayamini. I'm a Sri Lankan and I'm currently residing in Sri Lanka. Today is December 9th, year 2025. It has been more than a week since we have faced with the most disastrous and tragic natural disaster we have ever faced in this little island, our country, my country, Sri Lanka. During my lifetime, I've faced tsunami, I've faced many more floods, earth slides, and of course, 30 years of war. Caused so much of pain and suffering and trauma, which is part of my personal experience too. And unfortunately, once again, life has tested us. And the concern is mostly not only for adults who have lived most of their good life, so to say, here on earth. Our concern is the biggest gift we have as a nation, that is, our children. During this natural disaster caused by the cyclone, more than 1.4 million people have been affected, and from that number, more than 275,000 children have been directly affected by this disaster. These children are currently living in safety centers or community centers, and their normal life is completely disrupted. They don't have access to education. They don't have access to their playful, simple day-to-day life. And most of these children are from villages. And they have been, for some of them, their whole community or the village has been destroyed. We don't know yet the number of children who have lost their parents, loved ones like family members, and they have lost their pets, they have lost their houses, they have lost their precious belongings like school material. The impact of this disaster cannot be measured in numbers. It's our responsibility. I personally feel it's my responsibility to do whatever within my capacity to undo this damage that has caused them psychologically. I represent Gifted Sri Lanka, a group of professionals who have come together to be of service at this time of need. And we are currently collaborating with many social service groups, and one of them is Equa Negatimu. Equa Negatimu means Together We Rise. It's a social service group who have been actively involved in the relief operations from the very beginning of the disaster recovery time period. And I'm very pleased I met this group of volunteers, these wonderful human beings who have been at the forefront during the most difficult time a week back, and they worked tirelessly to deliver the dry rations, clothes, and other material to these families and communities uh, who are living far away from this quite a comfortable place that I am living at this present time. Uh, and this group of people have walked more than 5-6 kilometers carrying kilos of material uh, just to reach out to these groups who are facing this in these vulnerable situations. And I decided I want to be part of this. I want to be part of this pain, suffering, at the same time, the joy and satisfaction that will come, hopefully, by being of service, eradicating pain and suffering of our children. And we are now planning a project to provide psychological support and to enhance the psychological well-being of these children who are affected by this disaster. Our intention is to provide safe, inclusive, and a positive psychological intervention that can help build confidence, easiness in their little hearts, and hope for the future. And definitely, as a part of this intervention, we want to build their ability to bounce back, their resiliency. We are collaborating with local partners and authorities to provide this support. It's a massive task. So, for the moment, for the initial phase of this project, we are going to focus on the Uva Province, which is the most affected area of our country. And there are more than 180 centers who and around 43,000 plus people living in these safety centers, and perhaps more than 4,300 children who are residing in these safety centers, and they don't have access to education and their normal life. So our intention is to focus our energy on to Uva Province and provide this intervention that enhances their spirit, help them feel safe and included, and to give them hope for the future. As a part of this mission, we also intend to develop a local group of professionals, educators, and other professionals who are believing in this worthy cause, in this mission, in this purpose of providing psychological well-being as trainers, so they can sustain whatever we intend to create. So our biggest challenge, I believe, is to ensure that this is sustainable. So part of this project is to train the trainers. So locally, there will be a group of people who are educated on the psychological well-being and provided with tools and techniques and even resources so they can carry on this intervention, psychological interventions, and hopefully see a measurable positive change when they're ready to go back to their normal way of living. Now, this is a massive task, and we cannot do this alone. And this is exactly why I'm coming with this message to you, representing my team, and our partners. We need your help. We want you to partner with us and support us in whatever the way you can to help secure these children's future. We at Gifted Sri Lanka believe that life is a gift. I have a gift, you have a gift. We all have so many gifts that is yet to be unwrapped and seen and recognized and appreciated. And if we share our gifts, life is just going to be better. Even the most difficult challenge, the most painful life experience, like a disaster like this, can actually be an opportunity for us to unleash our gifts and live the divine mission, if you believe in, or the human mission we have come to serve and live during this lifetime on earth. So I earnestly request, plead, and ask you to join hands with us. Big or small, whatever the help you give us will make a massive impact and a difference in the lives of these children.